Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new drama thriller, The Royal Hotel. And this is from writer-director Kitty Green, who previously made The Assistant, and bringing back Julia Gardner of Ozark fame to collaborate as her and Jessica Henwick play two friends who go to the Outback and they're backpacking there and wind up in a very small, remote Australian town and get jobs at this bar run by a pretty sizable drunk played by Hugo Weaving. And this 90-minute film captures so much in terms of the themes that it's trying to portray. It really captures an atmosphere, which is interesting because Green, with The Assistant, had a very methodical, very low-key kind of presentation. This feels like there's a fever pitch going, especially as you get into the third act of this film, where you just have this atmosphere that feels like anything could happen at any moment. Anybody could snap at any moment, especially the men who inhabit this bar, who are generally drinking and hitting on women and having these kinds of interactions. And you're afraid for what potentially could happen to our main characters of Hanna and Liv in their experiences here. I think Gardner and Henwick give fantastic performances. Gardner, I think, is a little steelier, a little less trusting, her character Hanna, and the way that she experiences it. Henwick's character gets to live a little bit more, there you go, drinking and having those moments of like she's expected to play this drunk and uncomposed kind of character, and also struggling with like, you know, these men trying to take advantage. And there's certain characters in this film that just feel so dangerous. And you're just afraid at any given moment to what exactly they would do to these young women. And that isolation of this small town being so, like, out there in the middle of nowhere really builds that tension, along with Green's direction and the cinematography and the editing. It's something that keeps slowly building and building and building until there's a pretty explosive blow-off to this film. The way that this film handles the ideas of like male and female dynamics and men not really respecting the boundaries of women, this is really following through with the ideas that Green explored in The Assistant, just not in a professional setting, but just in that dating, that putting yourself out there kind of culture, that bar culture. And you have each of these actors, these Australian actors, playing these characters in a variety of different ways, whether they're these subtle moments of disrespecting women's boundaries or very overt ones. You also have Hugo Weaving, who plays this bar owner who at times is fun and exciting to watch on the screen, and also despicable and somebody that like we struggle to support in any kind of way because not exactly the best human being. And this film keeps building to a fever pitch by the end. And it's just one of those kinds of films that continuously builds tension, leads you to a place that you just need that payoff, that blow-off of that tension by the end of the film. And Green and this cast and everybody else involved do not disappoint when this film gets to where it needs to go. But those are my thoughts on The Royal Hotel. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.